Good morning. The world of college football was rocked this week by a stunning announcement from the University of Michigan. Sherrone Moore, the head football coach, was fired despite the team's recent success. The news blindsided fans, players, and the sports community. Hours later, Moore was arrested, turning a professional crisis into a personal and legal one. Details are still emerging, but police took him into custody, marking a dramatic fall for a coach once hailed as a hero. Questions swirled. What happened? Why was he fired so suddenly? What does this mean for Michigan football? Moore was more than a coach. He was a symbol of a new era, respected by players and fans alike. His abrupt firing leaves a leadership void and uncertainty for the program's future. The timing couldn't be worse, with the team preparing for next season and recruiting new talent. In this video, we'll break down the events, Moore's importance, the reasons for his dismissal, and the immediate fallout. Michigan football faces a crossroads, and its future is now in question. Join us as we unpack how a celebrated coach's career unraveled so quickly on a cold December day in Ann Arbor. This is more than a sports story. It's about leadership, rules, and consequences. Let's dive in. To understand the shock, we need to know who Sherrone Moore is. Moore was a rising star, head coach of the Michigan Wolverines, and a dynamic leader. He was known for inspiring speeches, strong relationships with players, and a reputation for winning. Moore's journey began as an assistant coach, where he transformed Michigan's offensive line into the nation's best. His success earned him a promotion to offensive coordinator, where his creative play calling led Michigan to a national championship. Moore wasn't just a tactician, he shaped the team's culture and unity. When Jim Harbaugh left for the NFL, Moore was the obvious successor, earning respect from the university, players, and fans. His promotion was seen as a guarantee of continued success and stability. Moore was the architect of a dominant offense and the face of Michigan football. That's why his sudden dismissal is so shocking. He was central to the team's identity. His story was one of hard work and triumph. Now, it's taken a dark and unexpected turn. The program must grapple with the loss of a leader who seemed destined for greatness. Moore's fall leaves everyone wondering what went so wrong. His legacy, once secure, is now in question. The shockwaves are just beginning. Sherrone Moore's rise at Michigan was historic. He became the first black head coach in the program's 140-year history, a milestone for the university. Moore embraced the role, aiming to inspire others and break barriers. He proved his leadership during Jim Harbaugh's suspension, guiding Michigan to crucial wins over rivals like Penn State and Ohio State. As offensive coordinator, he helped secure a national championship, cementing his reputation. When Harbaugh left, Moore was the clear choice for head coach. His first season saw continued victories, including another win over Ohio State and a bowl victory against Alabama. Everything seemed perfect. Moore was a beloved leader and a proven winner. His story was one of triumph and progress. That's what makes his sudden fall so hard to comprehend. Moore's journey inspired many, but now the program faces uncertainty. The dream of a long, successful tenure ended abruptly. Michigan must now look for new leadership. The legacy of Moore's historic rise is overshadowed by his dramatic exit. December 10, 2025 became a turning point for Michigan football. The university abruptly announced Sherrone Moore's firing, effective immediately. Such a sudden dismissal for a winning coach was unprecedented. There were no warning signs, no rumors, no reports of trouble. Just weeks earlier, Moore was leading the team to victory. The university's statement cited cause for termination, a legal term meaning Moore broke the rules of his contract. This allowed the school to fire him without paying out his contract. The firing wasn't about football performance, but a serious violation of university policy. An internal investigation found credible evidence of a problem related to personal conduct, not NCAA violations. The details were scarce, fueling speculation and confusion. The focus shifted from football to questions of trust and ethics. Moore, once the face of the program, was now accused of a major breach. The fallout was immediate. Players, staff, and fans were left searching for answers. Michigan's leadership faced a crisis unlike any in recent memory. The program's future was suddenly in doubt. The University of Michigan's official statement was brief but powerful. The school said Moore was fired after an internal investigation found credible evidence of an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. No further details were given, citing privacy policies. The university emphasized that this was a clear violation of its rules, especially regarding relationships between supervisors and employees. Such rules exist to prevent conflicts of interest and protect workplace integrity. The statement declared zero tolerance for this behavior, leading to Moore's immediate termination. The message was clear: no one is above the rules, not even a star coach. The story shifted from football to workplace ethics and leadership accountability. The university declined further comment, leaving only their side of the story public. Moore has yet to respond to the allegations. Moore's firing was only the beginning. Hours later, he was arrested and booked into the Washtenaw County Jail. The involvement of multiple police departments suggested a serious, coordinated investigation. Officials have not released details, and no formal charges have been filed yet. The timing of the arrest, so soon after the firing, led many to believe the incidents are connected. Moore remains in jail as prosecutors review the evidence. The legal process is just starting, and Moore is presumed innocent until proven guilty. The arrest is a major blow to his reputation and career. For a man once seen as a role model, this is a stunning fall. The outcome now depends on the criminal investigation. Michigan football is left reeling from the scandal. The fallout from Moore's firing hit recruiting immediately. Recruiting is the lifeblood of college football, and relationships built over years can vanish overnight. Michigan's 2026 class, ranked 11th nationally, began to unravel. The first major loss: four-star tight end Matt Ludwig asked to be released from his commitment. Ludwig's departure signals instability and could trigger a domino effect among other recruits. Analysts warn more decommitments are likely as uncertainty grows. The university must act fast to stabilize the program and reassure current and future players. The search for a new coach is now urgent, not just for leadership, but to save the recruiting class. The program's future depends on swift, decisive action. The loss of Moore threatens to undo years of progress. Michigan faces a critical test in the days ahead. Matt Ludwig's decision to decommit highlights the immediate damage. Ludwig, a top tight end from Montana, was a prized recruit, ranked among the nation's best. He chose Michigan over offers from 29 other top programs, drawn by Moore's vision. His high school stats were impressive: 50 catches, 736 yards, 10 touchdowns, plus 5 rushing scores and strong defensive play. Ludwig's departure is a major blow, signaling lost trust and stability. When a star recruit leaves, others often follow, threatening the entire class. The athletic department must scramble to reassure remaining recruits. Until a new coach is named, uncertainty will persist. Ludwig's exit could spark a domino effect, making recovery even harder. The program's reputation and future are at stake. Michigan must act quickly to prevent further losses. The recruiting crisis is just beginning. Michigan football faces a defining moment. The program is leaderless, its reputation damaged, and its future uncertain. The athletic director must quickly find a new head coach to restore stability and trust. The search will be challenging. Candidates may hesitate due to the scandal. The new coach must be both a strong leader and a person of high character. Meanwhile, Moore's legal case will play out in public, creating more distractions. The university must balance transparency with privacy as the story unfolds. Players and fans are left in confusion, their hopes for the future shaken. The next decisions will shape Michigan football for years to come. The program's resilience and strength are being tested. The coming weeks will determine if Michigan can recover and rebuild. The eyes of the college football world are watching. This is a true test of Michigan's legacy.